Hi everyone. First of all, Happy New Year. Well, the year 2023 just passed and the year 2024 has begun. And I'm going to give you or to share with you some sort of forecast about 2024. But let's first talk about a little bit what happened in 2023. This time I talk about very specific things, no big thing. Namely, in China, the CCP and Xi Jinping, he banned people to celebrate Christmas and other Western holidays. That's interesting, right? You should know that Christmas has become also quite common in China. Two reasons. One reason is you have some 100 million people who claim to be Christian in China, and they of course celebrate Christmas. And then another reason is many, of course, shops would like to sell more. So they love that people buy Christmas presents. So these two forces drove the Chinese to celebrate Christmas also. And that has been actually allowed in the past 30, 40 years, yeah, and it's growing slowly. But last year, year 2023, a few weeks before Christmas, then it came an instruction from the CCP leadership, particularly to all the school, yeah, that to ban celebration of Christmas. So the school students and pupils are not allowed to organize any Christmas party or gathering, or even it is even wrong to give people Christmas present and so on. Now, officially, the reason for it is because the Chinese Communist Party want to promote traditional Chinese culture, and Christmas and other, Easter and all these are Western holidays from the Western culture, and that is a kind of interference and disturbing factor for the Chinese traditional culture. But do you believe it? That is the true reason? Not me. I don't believe it. The reason is simple, because CCP is a professional liar. So whatever they say, we have to verify. We have to question it. Yeah, and this statement is no exception. So why? Is it true that they want to safeguard the Chinese traditional culture? That's why they ban Christmas? No, because you don't need to ban Christmas in order to reserve or to preserve the old Chinese culture. You can still do it. There's no problem. Look at Taiwan. They also celebrate Christmas. Nobody banned Christmas celebration, and they still keep a lot of the Chinese traditional culture. And actually, in Hong Kong, before '97. It was also a lot of celebration of Christmas, and today they still have some, less than before, yeah. And traditional Chinese culture is still much preserved in Hong Kong. So this is a lie, because if the reason is true as they claim, that because Christmas is Western, Christmas is from the evil Western culture, then tell me, CCP, when are you giving up communism, Marxism, Leninism? All are Western, nothing Chinese. So it can't be the real reason that they ban Christmas because it is not Chinese. It's really a typical liar. A liar has difficulty to make things logical. Yeah. So now if we come to the point, how come they want to ban that? Actually, what they really don't want is the universal value represented by some Western culture, which is actually part of the traditional culture. Such value as compassion, for example. I mean, Christmas is a Christian holiday, and Christianity has a lot of value in it, right? It carries a sort of value. And one of the value is Jesus talked about love. And love is actually the same meaning as compassion in old China. All the great thinking in old China, Confucianism, Buddhism, and Taoism, they all like compassion. Yeah. So, and this is actually what they hate. It doesn't matter Western or Chinese. They use Western just as an excuse to ban it, because they ban. Look at the Falun Gong meditation movement. Yeah, they believe the highest principle of being a person, being a human being, is truthfulness, compassion, forbearance, and this is Chinese because it's this is not foreign at all to the Chinese traditional culture. They ban it, so they banned Christmas because they don't want some young people. They may not been influenced by the traditional culture to be more compassionate and less aggressive, less being smart, meaning actually sometimes being cunning and crafty, right? So this is and if they celebrate Christmas, more or less, sooner or later, they will think about the origin of Christmas. And then they will learn more about Christianity. And when they learn more about Christianity, they will also learn more that a person should love the next one. Yeah? Then they will understand that actually compassion is important. And they may start to even go for compassion. And by that, they will see a lot of things carried out by the CCP are actually evil because it doesn't promote compassion. And this is the real reason, okay? So, as I said, everything from CCP, we have to question it because they are the biggest professional liar in the world. Now, that was the last event, so it's the last happening in China 2023, banning Christmas. It's not the first time, actually. They did it 5 years ago, and then it was a bit forgotten, and now and to 2023 they started again. Now, so at the end, I would like to say a few words about what I believe, what we can expect from 2024. I'm not a prophet, and I don't have a crystal ball who can help me to tell you, all is going to happen. But I can say that 2023 was a year of big events and a year of changes. Yeah, we have still 2 wars going on. With one started 22 and continue into 23, and the other one started 2023. Yeah, that's the war in Israel, and I think both wars will continue in 2024, and actually come to a more decisive phase. Now, in my previous episode, I shared with you that the typical tactic of CCP is to plunder in a fire. Yeah, so they are the one who set fire, and then they take the chance to plunder. Yeah, there's a Chinese old saying called 趁火打劫. So this is what CCP are mastering, really. So they have supported Putin to set fire in Ukraine, and they have helped Hamas to set fire in Israel, in the Middle East. So 2 fires burning. And they probably in 2024 will try to set fire somewhere else. And they may even start attacking Taiwan. Now, many China experts start saying that they are not going to do it because they don't have the power. In a way, it's true. Yeah, the Chinese Liberation Army has a lot of turbulence. Even the defense minister was kicked out. Yeah, after only 1 year, I think. Yeah, you know that, and the foreign minister was fired and so on, and may probably even be committed suicide, and the top army division, the Rocket Army, also got purged. Yeah, all the top leaders, all three, got purged away. So how can you start a war in such a situation? Well, you see, a dictator doesn't always think like you and me. Yeah, he thinks, if I get rid of this suspected traitor, yeah, and I put someone, my people I trust, then they may think, now I'm safe. Now we can start to think about starting a war again. That's very, very possible. So that's why I'm sorry to say that I wish those people who say CCP will not attack China before 2030. Somebody are saying that. Yeah, I would say, well, maybe the possibility is higher in 2030, but the risk is also there in 2024. And as I said, I don't have a crystal ball, but 2024, according to the Chinese calendar, is the year of dragon. Now, the year of dragon, everything is more intensive. Every more is more turbulent. Yeah, dragon are very strong. So things that had happened in 2023 and 2022, yeah, all this from Corona to Ukraine war and Israel, this kind of thing will continue to happen in 2024, but in a higher intensity, like a dragon, like before it was a snake who make turbulence, and now someone is doing the same stupid thing, but a dragon. Yeah, of course, an evil dragon, an aggressive dragon, and red in color. So, but on the other hand, the more crazy thing this red dragon does, the closer it is to the end. People of the world need to see through the real nature of this red evil dragon. And only by then, people wake up and you start to think differently, then you start to act differently, then we have a chance to avoid a third world war in our world. So at the end, again, although I'm giving you all this, I won't say pessimistic, it's just realistic, yeah, realistic. But it doesn't mean that everyone will be suffering from an eventual, even bigger war. But a bigger war may actually move the whole human being closer to waking up. I don't want to have war, but the war, objectively, may lead to people to think more. Before a big war, before a big catastrophe, people may spend a lot of their energy and effort in how to make more money, how to climb up in my career, how to this and that, but then when you experience a catastrophe, you start to think maybe differently, and that may give a new hope to humankind. So, again, at the end, Happy New Year.